where the b-boy battle was taking place, we noticed several things.
The venue of the b-boy battle did not smell very nice, and it was rather humid. Over 100 people were present.
There was a small ring in the middle where the actual competition took place. Here, the judges observed from chairs on the edge and determined who won each battle round. A DJ played music a little farther from the ring, and small groups of dancers practiced on the sides.
The overall atmosphere was very enthusiastic and encouraging. Onlookers cheered for whoever was dancing, even if they were on rival crews. Particularly impressive moves drew loud call-outs.
The structure was very loose and fluid. When a dancer finished freestyling in the center, someone else would replace him immediately. There wasn't much organization, and everyone just seemed to know what to do.
After we went to the b-boy battle, we interviewed several dancers to gain an inside view on b-boy culture and demographics.
B-boy culture is hip-hop culture.
This all started in New York, of course, started on the streets as a way for people to express themselves, I guess.
So basically, I think that breaking is a form of expression.
It's not about impressing an audience, it's about getting respect in the ciphers and all that in the scene. You don't get respect because you can do like 100 air flares or 1,000 air chairs. You get it because like you understand how to groove that music, how to express your soul. Because b-boy is not just a dance, it's a culture. You know, it's evolving, it's a growing culture, and it's more about hitting the beats, feeling the music. You know, going back to the old school roots like floor work. I got started kind of bandwagoning.
I saw some people doing it on the streets, and I wanted to be cool, so like, yeah.
I really wanted to be in the dance circle. It was really cool, because I was doing these cool moves I didn't understand back then.
I b-boy because it's a way of expressing myself, and it shows my individuality.
So there's this really trite thing that breakers say, and it's dance to express, not to impress.
At first it was just because I wanted to learn how to dance, you know. But now it's more like it became like a habit. Like whenever I hear the music, I just, you know, feel like moving.
It's for everyone. It's not really specified for one specific race. Like, I know a lot of like Asian people who do it, and a lot of white people, and a lot of Hispanics, and African Americans. So yeah, it's very diverse.
Most of the people there were Asian, actually.
Now, anyone can break, you know? I mean, it's not... Everyone's got an internet connection. Anyone can walk to a library, get on YouTube, plug in some headphones and watch a gym.
It's not Asian dominant, depends on where you go.
I don't think gender plays a big role because it's just a way of expressing yourself, and anyone can do it, no matter what gender you are.
Okay, so...
A lot of girls I know don't want to be buff, they don't want to be jacked, they don't want to have high muscle mass. And that, you don't need to be, you know, a bodybuilder to break, but you do need to be pretty strong for it. But there aren't B-girls that are prominent in the pro circuit. They aren't really that common, and, you know, I feel like if you had more, you might get sort of a snowball effect, but until then, you know, there's just not going to be a lot of them.
I love B-girls. They put their soul into it. They have that groove, that soul, that funk, you know, that's all the things that should be in the B-boy they have.
It's a pretty close-knit culture. When you have battles, it's not, you don't really have feuds off stage. Well, you do, but it's not really real hatred between people. People always help you if you're struggling. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you know them or not. If you're struggling, people will just come up to you and be like, "Hey man, this is how I do this move," or "Hey," or if you're struggling, you can always go up to someone who is better than you because there's always someone who's better.
We actually got that bond, that thing that defines us.
When you go to battles, they sell apparel. So they have like clothing with logos on it, and it's a lot of graffiti on the clothes.
You know, the B-boy knows how to look good while dancing.
I describe the fashion as fly. B-boys are fly.
I don't know, because breakdancing is apparently a typical term used by the media, and it's generally looked down upon, but b-boying and breaking are like generally like more respected than that. So I use breaking.
You want to incorporate as many styles as you can and make it your own. Yeah. I think that if you are just completely focused on one style, if you're just all into style or all into power, you're not really diversifying.
To summarize our observations from the battle and the insight we gained from interviews, we discovered that b-boy culture in Northern Virginia is heavily dominated by racial minorities and males, specifically East Asians. It was sometimes difficult to determine what race a b-boy belonged to, so we classified them as ambiguous when doing a head count.
Apart from the b-boys, the few b-girls who competed sported dyed hair, piercings, and colored contact lenses. They wore clothing to complement their dancing style.
We dressed very differently from most of the crowd and felt a little out of place appearance-wise, but we were able to mingle with the two dancers that we knew at the battle.
We learned that b-boy culture is dynamic, supportive, and focused on self-expression. Anyone with the will to dance can join.
Yay!
It was fun.